you very much for joining us today. I'm going to introduce Mary Basso, who is our director of our Child Development Program, which is our center here at Palmer's Hill. Also our CLC Westover Center, our CLC Latham Wider Center, and our CLC Franklin Commons Center. We also have Anna Witkowski with us, who is the director of our School Readiness Program. That is our CLC William Pitt location, which is on Hillendale Avenue behind the high school, as well as our CLC Lockwood location over at Lockwood Avenue. So Mary and Anna are going to tell us a little bit about their programs. Mary?
Thank you for being interested in CLC. I don't think you'll be disappointed. We are an accredited program, an agency, child development and school readiness programs that are accredited. We are licensed by the state of Connecticut, of course, and we have a fabulous group of teachers that work for us in our programs. Our top priority is offering a safe and loving environment, especially now during COVID, when we're following all our CDC and OEC health and safety guidelines. And we can talk more about that later on, and I'm sure you may have questions, but we're doing all we can to keep our children safe as always, and now going above and beyond what we have done in the past even. Our programs are, as Penny said, child development and school readiness represented here. And we offer 2 meals a day at no extra cost to you, and a snack. So and we have a nutrition program, and I know that Penny mentioned she is the child development, program services director for the entire agency. And she does oversee nutrition. And they work really hard to be sure that our children are fed nutritious meals every day. So as I said, you're offered breakfast and lunch and a snack. So that's something that makes us special, and I think we do a great job at that. We also have nurses on site, and Penny also oversees the health department here. So that's something that also is probably a little different than some other centers that you might look at. We do have a nurse on site, so we're very proud of that also. And our teachers are very highly trained. They know a lot about child development and how children learn. We have countless hours, webinars, professional development days where we do close our program. So the teachers, there aren't many days, but there are a few where we all get together and we do some fabulous workshops on everything from STEM to literacy to nutrition and health, training training our teachers in med training and CPR and all of the above. We use the creative curriculum, and we plan daily learning experiences in the 8 domains of the Connecticut ELDS, Early Learning Development Standards. So that's like cognition, social and emotional development, creative arts, language and literacy, science, math, physical health and development. And we also offer wraparound services to support and strengthen our children and families in need. So we're always here. We have a fabulous family service department, also a department that Penny oversees, so she might be able to tell you more about that. And you would get to know all of those wonderful family service workers at your intake. I think, what we really try to do is collaborate with the Stamford Public Schools so that your children or your child is really ready for kindergarten. So we have a great partnership with Stamford Public Schools. We collaborate with them, and we are supported by them so that they are ready for transition to kindergarten.
Yes, hi everyone. My name is Anna Witkowski. I'm the director over here at School Readiness Program, 195 Hillendale, right behind Stanford High School. And like Penny mentioned, our location at Lockwood. And yes, the school readiness programs and child development programs are very, very similar. So what Mary was talking about, using the creative curriculum, that's exactly what we're doing here. The ELDS, the Early Learning Development Standards, is also what we use here. And I know that Mary over at Palmer's Hill, that social emotional piece is really very important to us too. So, you know, it's almost the academics come secondary. It's making a child feel welcomed and safe and loved and wanting to come to preschool and interact with different friends. And we do spend a lot of time, both child development and school readiness, training teachers on the very important aspect of that social emotional connection, and what are appropriate questions, and you know, really studying meaningful exchanges between teachers and students, a three-way exchange instead of uh, you know, what's your favorite color? And avoiding that simple answer rather than tell me about your picture, and having, and really scaffolding, taking them to that next level. And really, and a lot of my teachers make fun of me for saying this, but it's to develop a lifetime love of learning, to want to know, why does that car go down that ramp just like that? If I switch it, if I make this ramp higher, will my car go down faster? So we are not babysitters by any means. Our teachers work off of a lesson plan. Everything in the classroom environment wise is strategically placed, and there's a reason why it's put there. And again, I feel like I'm repeating. I'm sorry if I'm being repetitive. Like Mary said, the school readiness program is also NAEYC accredited. The main difference really between child development and school readiness is that the school readiness program is organized in clusters, that's established by the primary school districts within Stanford. So a cluster consists of 3 classrooms, and we do have 6 clusters here. And because of our very, Stanford Public Schools is one of our biggest collaborators, we do have Stanford Public School teachers that are employed by the city of Stanford housed here at the William Pitt facility. And they go into our classrooms and mentor our teachers and work with our students. So that being a difference. And again, here over at William Pitt, we also have the studios. And now, unfortunately, with COVID, we're not using them as at all, actually. But it's a studio concept where we have small groups of students going into the studios for really, really specialized hands-on learning and projects. We have a science studio, a music studio, a reading, a cooking, and a woodworking studio. And both programs, child development and school readiness, big proponents of family engagement, right? So that we know that parents are their child's first teacher. So really establishing a really good relationship with not only the administrative staff, but the teaching staff.
We